Tuning in, man. Easily Offended podcast, man. We are definitely back in the building. My ears, like, one of my ears is stopped up, so if I get loud, man, just follow me, man. Just follow me. This shit's been bugging me for like, I don't know, it's like wax build up, man. It's just, just this ear just goes in and out sometimes, man.
All right.
Okay.
What episode is this? Episode 79?
Nah,
I want to say 79.
Is it 79?
I want to say 79, man. I want to say 79, brother.
Man, y'all getting up there.
We getting up there. We almost to 100.
Yeah.
We almost to 100. We might hit 100 before the year out.
Come on with it.
You know, we be working so much, man. Time be timing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you got family, you got kids. My son just graduated high school.
Hey, congrats,
on the way
man.
to college. It's 78.
Okay,
that's what I thought.
Episode 78,
okay.
Man. Yeah, man. It's Easily Offended podcast. You already know it's been a few weeks before y'all seen us or heard us, but we back in effect. Like I said, life be lifing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got my homeboy Mic Jonez and definitely in the building today.
What up?
Who? I know you hated when that song came out. Well, you probably put that in your mix when you was on the radio. Like,
look, I'm gonna tell y'all one of my proudest moments is when Mic Jonez was in the room. Like, I finally met the artist, and I was the most important Mic Jonez in the room.
Exactly that point.
That was a proud career moment for me. I was like, all right, I'm doing something with this name around.
Man, so it's summertime shot, man. It's here.
It's hot than a motherfucker.
It's
that
full
shit
effect.
Went from 0 to 60, my nigga.
That shit said fuck spring, nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Chicago, we never really get a spring.
Nah.
It'd be cold and then it'd be hot.
Yeah.
It'd be like 60, they're like 90.
Yeah, nah, and it's been like for the past, because last weekend was hot than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Week before that, it's been hot all this week. It's gonna be hot next week.
Yeah.
Summer is here.
Summer is
here.
It has arrived, nigga.
It has arrived.
Yeah, you got to have the deodorant with the aluminum in it.
Oh man, please.
You know what I'm saying? The natural deodorant. I know motherfuckers be trying to be careful.
Yeah,
you don't want to get but you need some aluminum when it's above 90 degrees, nigga.
Yeah, that everyman jack shit, that native shit.
Hey yo,
that castaway shit. That shit don't work.
I tried to wear natural deodorant before, and that shit like burned my armpits, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, Joe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to like, because it would like, when I would put it on, it would feel a little like, I would feel like a little burning sensation. I'm thinking, oh, this is just a natural deodorant. I guess this is how it works.
Getting all the toxins out.
Right. Then a couple of weeks, like, nigga, my armpits turned black, nigga. I'm like, oh no, this not supposed to do this.
You was allergic.
No, my shit is literally burning. My skin is burning. I need to stop using this.
The burn was to let you know it was working. That's how they were trying to sell it off to you.
Nah, that native shit. I tried that native and the every jack shit, whatever, every man jack. Yeah. That shit did not work.
All right.
It should work for about 4 hours, and that's it.
Yeah,
what I've noticed is Old Spice do have deodorant where it says no aluminum, and they have some shit called Lavender Citrus Bliss. That shit fire. That shit lasts.
Lavender Citrus Bliss.
All right.
And it says no aluminum. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get the aluminum. Why did we stop wearing aluminum anyway? Like,
it's supposed to be bad for you.
It's supposed to clog your pores.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
You probably shouldn't have aluminum in it. I'm joking about the aluminum. All I'm saying is you need to make sure you're not musty.
But hold on. But you barbecue your food in aluminum. You wrap your food up and all that in aluminum and all that other stuff. So if you can't put it on your arms.
I actually do not do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't cook. So I know my OG, she still will like cover food in aluminum when she puts it in the oven with the aluminum foil.
Right.
But I don't like when we barbecue, like especially if we got fish, we have like a sheet or something. To put on there. Other than that, all that other shit goes straight on the grill. I don't put everything it come out the grill right on the pan.
I'm meat to grill.
Okay. Because I know a couple people that do that.
Yeah. Nah.
I'd be wondering. Like,
I don't even, bro, because I don't even be cooking like I don't use like non-stick pans. Yeah, I be trying to get rid of all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
the chemical that's in the
with the Kevlar, all that other shit is not. Yeah, it's toxic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The shit that we find out when we get older. Because we just be watching shit and be like, oh, damn, this is toxic too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nah. So all my cookware is like, I got like copper shit and I got like cast iron.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Cast
saying?
iron, that's the best shit.
Yeah.
You hit a motherfucker with that, boy. That you not
Man,
gonna out.
I be so careful whenever I watch them. Like, just don't drop that shit. Don't drop that shit. 'Cause, man,
How you guys' week been, man?
Oh man, it's been cool, man. I've been trying to stay cool.
right, about to say it has not been cool.
Have you been outside a little bit?
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, yesterday was with the family. Family decided to have a fish fry for some strange reason. It was outside though, so like it was cool. We was all kicking it, bounce house and all that. So
That's what's up.
Yeah. That was up.
Yeah.
What you been up to, man? The past few weeks?
I've been chilling, man. I started. So I've never seen The Wire all the way through.
Okay.
I've seen it, but I never watched like the whole, like all the seasons all together.
Okay.
So I just started back from episode 1. So all week I've been watching. I've been watching season 1.
okay.
So I'm on the last episode, and I'm gonna go. So I got 4 seasons, man. So I'm trying to finish it all like before the end of July.
That shit was a good one.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I've seen, but like once because like so I remember watching season 1 and then episode like season 2 when they went to the docks. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is not the same. And I stopped watching it. And then when it came back around to Marlowe, I'm like, oh shit. But now I'm confused. So now I don't want to watch it because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
That season 2 kind of tied in because that's how the drugs was coming in.
Yeah.
Right. So I found it, but it was so different from the first season. I'm like, oh, they didn't switch this shit up. I don't like it now. You know what I'm saying? And then like, but you always say because I mean, The Wire. This was 20-some years ago now.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Because I mean, just looking at it, like the phones and shit that they was using, all that other stuff. Like, yo, it was that shit was ancient.
You remember The Corner?
Right. So the Corner came.
Before.
That was
Right
before. That
before.
was before The Wire. That was the little miniseries on HBO.
That was good too.
That one that nigga Rock did. Charles Dutton from the Rock show.
Yep.
Yeah.
All about Baltimore, I think.
It was it was Baltimore too.
Yep,
It was
man,
all
all
Baltimore.
about
Yeah, because
Baltimore.
he from B-more.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy because like I didn't catch The Wire in real time. Like I had to go back and catch it too. And the better explanation of it was when they broke it down. Because like when I first tried to watch it, I'm like, this is cool. But when they broke it down, like, no, this is about the corner boys. This is about the docks. This is about the newspaper. This is about the school system. And had all ties into like this systematic. Yeah. And I was like, oh, so it gave me a different appreciation for it, especially like season 2. I was like, okay, I get what they doing in the bigger picture.
They took it everywhere.
Yeah. So that's what I've been just trying to watch that, work and trying to stay cool, trying to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
I'd be taking like this that time of year, man, like you take a shower in the morning, especially if you go outside. Like if I gotta go to the office, I'm taking a shower in the morning. When I get home, I'm taking another motherfucking shower. You know what I'm saying? Because you just like it's just like walking from the parking garage to the office, man. Like the sun just be leaning on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
it'd be rough, man. It'd definitely be rough. My weeks has been cool, man. It was a lot of work week. Just a lot of just work shit, and then real life shit. Like my son just graduated high school, so he's ready to go to Jackson State. Preparing for that. Like we almost like flipped out because we got him all the scholarships and grants, but then they hit us like, all right, well you got 13,000 left, so what y'all about to do about that? So we was panicking for like a few days until we finally got a Parent Plus and we got him straight.
Okay,
so we was
dope.
like, all right.
Good.
All right, look,
Because I know.
man, like I'm just like, oh Jesus, but yeah, it's just been cool. Like I've been doing a lot of like different shit, just not different shit, but just like shit that I needed to take care of for the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to get my tires done. Went to Wallmart. It was the worst experience that I ever had.
You got new tires?
I got 2 new tires. When I only got 1. I got another appointment next week. Okay. But when I went there, so like I called them. They're like, "Hey, just come on in. We got your tire." All right, cool. That's the price. All right, cool. $65. Wow. There. I get to the Country Club Hills, Walmart. I should knew that was my first mistake. Right. I get out there. They didn't have a tire that I called that morning for.
Right.
Mind you, she said, we don't make appointments just for one tire, so just come. I'm like, yeah, but y'all didn't have that many tires left. So I was like, "Yo, can you hold this?"
Right,
Sure.
yeah.
Unfortunately, Sir was busy today. All right, man, give me a tire. What y'all got? They had 3 tires left. They all was about $100. I was like, all right, it's a little more than I want to spend, but all right, cool, whatever. Mm-hmm. How long is going to be? We don't know that, sir. What do you mean? Do you know how to calculate time? Like how many people's in front of me before you get to me? Oh, well, we got 4 cars and then oil change and da-da-da-da. I would say about hour 45, maybe 2 hours. That's a lot, man. You went from an hour to an hour 45 to 2 hours. Yeah. So now
that's like that window the Comcast give you. You know
right,
yeah, we'll be there anywhere between like 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. You know
right. So I'm sitting there like, all right, do I want to spend 2 hours in fucking Walmart? No, I don't. Luckily, I'm in Country Club Hills, movie theater. Boom. Right. All right, cool. Let's go. Y'all got the car. Here's the keys. They break my... I'm going to tell you that when I come back. I leave. I'm looking at movies. I'm like, bet. All right, Final Destination. Cool. That's the closest one. It's at 2:30. Hour and 45 minutes. I'm in the mix. All right, boom. I'm go. As soon as I walk outside, storm. Hellcats. I'm past the detail line. I'm just getting pounded by rain. I get to the motherfucking theater. Now I'm outside the theater like, do I want to go in? Because usually the theater's cold.
Cold, yeah.
Now I'm soaking wet. So I'm like, damn, I don't want to get sick. But I definitely don't want to walk back to Walmart because it's still fucking raining. And I don't want to spend an hour and 30 minutes in Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Especially at that Walmart. There's people arguing. People don't want to be at work. People on their phone.
Isn't that any Walmart?
Just about.
Yeah.
Just about.
Motherfucker stealing.
Right.
Stealing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga in the back. Yo. What you doing? But
they ain't got me on camera stealing no boxes.
But yeah, so I get back. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go to the movies. Luckily, the air wasn't on. I was like, cool. I get in there. I was like, yo, you got a T-shirt? Something like, like some theaters, some big theaters, they'll sell like novelty T-shirts. Like they got a Spider-Man movie.
Right. Yeah.
You could buy like memorabilia, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, because I got this soaking wet T-shirt on. So she like, no. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let me get a drink. I'm going to go watch the movie. It was $7. Right. It's matinee.
Right.
Cool. Watch the movie. 40 minutes in. Boom. Car's ready. Motherfucker. These motherfuckers told me an hour and 45 minutes. So I waited like 20 minutes because now I'm into the movie. So I'm sitting there, I get into the movie, I leave out, I go pick up my car. The lady gives me my key in 2 pieces. I was like, what's this? Why's my key? Why is my metal part in your left and the part you unlock the car in your right? So we your key's loose. I told you that when I dropped the car off to be careful with my key because it's broke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, what are we gonna do? Because I can't. Like, what the fuck? I was like, give me the fucking key, man. I finally makeshift, give me some tape, put it together, pay my bill. I get out, my tire pressure's off. So I'm like, okay. Let me just roll around the parking lot. Maybe it'll just sense it.
Right, kick in.
Shit's still off. Go back. Hey, did y'all check the other tires? No, we don't do that. Wait.
What?
This is tire center. Okay, wait. So let me get this straight. Y'all just changed the tire, and that's it. Y'all don't check the other tires? Because the other Walmart I've been to, Bob, you know what I'm saying, at the white Walmart, that nigga would tell me about everything about my tires.
Yeah.
Hey, man, your left driver's side tire is not really, you might want to get a replacement for that. You got a nail in this tire. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
something.
Yeah. Right.
They was like, nah, we just did that tire. So y'all don't check the air pressure for all tires? I'm like, you know what? I'm like, Can I speak to y'all management for a second? Manager comes out. I tell him what the issue was. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to be an asshole. But being a manager, being a salesman, you're supposed to upsell. If I just want to know all my tires is good, because my pressure's off.
Right.
Oh man, we'll take care of that. Cool, thank you. He comes back, you should be straight. And I just pull him to the side, like, bro, like, as a manager to manager, your people that's up front need to upsell. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the tire's messed up, you're supposed to suggest another tire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of running a business. I'm pretty much sure they calculate how much money you make in this area, depending on how much labor you can have, how many mechanics you can have on staff for that week. I understand the logistics of all this shit. So I understand it all evolves around money, my nigga. So I'm just letting you know. Never will go back to the Walmart ever again. Just gonna let you know that right now. Not ever.
I don't know if it was the time, the broken key, the pressure being off. No, we just checked one time.
I was just like, yo, like, y'all just not just, y'all, and they just sit there just chilling on their phone, showing each other TikTok videos, and you see dude get knocked the fuck out. No, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Like, ain't nobody in this motherfucker working.
No,
this is fucking.
That shit crazy.
Man, this Walmart is fucking nuts.
I mean, it's Walmart.
You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, yeah, and at Country Club Hills.
I should have went to Orland. I might have been better off in Orland.
Possibly.
Man, to be honest with you, man, I have abandoned all hope in Walmart as a brand, period.
I mean,
if I don't have to, I do not.
Yeah.
Really?
That's why I hate, like, I know black folks is trying to do, like, the Target boycott. Thank God in Indiana we got Myers out there. I hate the fact that they trying to, because I be like, I do not want to go in no fucking Walmart. I do not want to go in no fucking
Gee.
I hate it with a passion. I hate it.
Nigga, I was in Target with a what's the mask?
Shiesty.
With a shiesty.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you thought niggas was gonna see you?
Hurry up, read that shit out.
Hey,
Like, Target's my shit. Like, I'll be in Target.
hey man, I'll be in Target with my motherfucking dashiki on. I don't give a fuck. I dare nigga to say something to me.
I mean, like, if Target had a tire spot, I would be at.
Facts.
If they would have told me 2 hours, cool. 2 hours of Target, nigga, I'm finna do all types of shit.
No, I ain't never spending. But it's not like, so I don't go to a lot of stores in general. But it's for certain things, like, and we don't, in like Southside, we ain't got a whole lot of fucking options here.
We don't.
True.
Right?
That's facts.
So if I want to get some detergent, I can go to Mariano's, but I'm going to pay like
Yeah.
$4 or $5 more than I would. You know what I mean? And there are other factors in play there. Like, I don't want to go into a whole thing about the Target boycott. Everybody has a right to do whatever they feel.
That's a fact.
You know, and people that feel like it's effective, and I guess I've seen numbers, it has been effective to a certain extent. More power to you, right? You know, but yeah, I'm not there.
So
I'm
you
sorry.
in the Target,
I'm
strong.
sorry. I mean, not strong, but yeah, I've definitely been in Target maybe like 3 or 4 times.
Do you guys have a favorite Target that you just go to?
That
you never lose. Like, you be like,
So
they got
I
shit.
used to go to the one on Rooselvelt, but they lock everything up now.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't like, because so then you gotta press the button and you gotta sit there and wait for a motherfucker to come with their key to unlock the shit, and it's just like, I don't want to do that. So it's one in the West Loop, like down the street from where Leaders is.
Yeah.
Right
Yep.
up to 290. So if I do need to go, but like I said, I'm not in there often. Like, bro, I may go to Target once a month or two. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not in Target all the fucking time.
Okay.
But I have been.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
The one.
Sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to let my people down. You know.
Hey man, sometimes you need draws.
Hey, I mean, I need drawers. I need detergent. I need fucking body wash.
Look,
Hey.
You know
the
what I
one
mean?
in the West Loop is my favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one I go to. The one in West Loop, that's my favorite one. They always got shit. They always got the shelf stocked.
Yeah.
The staff is nice.
And they don't be having the shit locked up. Like,
Yeah, they don't.
you can't even go, in the one on Roosevelt, you can't even go in there and buy socks without having somebody unlock the shit.
That's crazy.
Crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I don't.
Crackheads ain't found that target yet.
No, they're not in the West. Yeah, nah. Yeah.
Is this in the cut?
Well, yeah, and it's also, because right up there on Roosevelt, this not as bad as it used to be. But right there by that Jewel, I don't know what I don't know what happened or why people just chose to start like congregating right there. But it's a sip and savor right there, and they be having a problem with motherfuckers. Like they had like niggas OD behind there in the dumpster and shit. Yeah, it'd be crazy. If you ever go to that Jewel on Roosevelt and Wabash, like that shit's kind of crazy over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely have to watch your back.
Keep your head on the swivel. Yeah. If you over there, just
I was at that stand donuts and the motherfucker snatched the nigga's whole bag. This nigga was in front of me, bro. The nigga ordered like 8 donuts. And the nigga was he got to the line and he was like, oh shit, I forgot this other donut. And he walked back. Motherfucker crackhead grabbed the bag and just ran out. Mind you, it's like 7 a.m. Dude was just like
Stan's Donuts, man. 7 donuts was like $80 or something.
I was just like,
Stan's Donuts expensive than the motherfucker.
The lady was just like, I was like, I mean, you gonna chase after her?
What the fuck you want me to do?
Right. What you want me to do?
I'm not finna give you no new. You gonna buy some more? You ain't gonna have no motherfucking donuts.
Right. You want $20 towards your lost donuts? I don't know. I mean,
right.
Nigga, there's a lot of Seinfeld moments I've experienced in the past 2 to 3 weeks, man.
Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of Seinfeld moments. Me and my homegirl Shauna, we thought the Alabama Brawl was the anniversary of Juneteenth. So we had
wait.
We was talking about it. Remember, we was talking about it. We was like, is this the anniversary of the Alabama Brawl?
I get it.
But it's August 5th, though. It's actually August 5th. I looked it up.
Yo, we should.
But I get it, though. I understand why.
I mean, because people were posting about that on Juneteenth.
Yeah.
But those couldn't be farther apart.
Yeah. But you know what? Did you ever go back to like really watch that video?
No.
Go back and really watch that video, bro. Because there's so many different signs. It was a lot happening.
Oh yeah.
It was so much happening that I didn't realize was happening. Like she brought up the fact that the niggas was skipping towards the fight.
Yeah,
niggas was skipping. Niggas that jumped off the boat and was swimming towards
that nigga. I want to find that nigga. Like, where is he at, bro?
Yo,
I need to find that.
And in what world? I mean, I know this was kind of like a very iconic moment, but I ain't been in my share of fights in my life. Mm-hmm. In no altercation did I ever think I'm going to throw my hat in the air to signal the shit's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that's wasted movement. You know what I'm saying? Because if we about to squad, nigga. I'm not finna take the time to throw my hat, nigga. I'm finna steal on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, that was old man shit. He was like, see, you done fucked up, young boy.
Yeah, but
I ain't white boy.
And the music team.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious though. You know what I'm saying? But like, what is the thought process? Like, I'm finna throw my hat in the air. And then
I think the nigga was just so mad. He was like, "Fuck this shit, let's go."
Or was it like the bat signal? Because it did actually. Because niggas did come running.
It did activate.
He threw that hat in the air. It was like, oh, whoa, what's going on here?
Niggas did activate.
Yeah.
Nah, what it was I think we saw like a professional black man was like he was trying to de-escalate the situation. The white boy kept pushing the line, and it was like, all right. Fuck it. Like, y'all see, I was trying to be professional.
Fuck this job. It's a wrap. Nigga, it's you cool?
Yeah, exactly.
Is you cool, fam?
Yeah.
But yeah, the nigga that jumped in the water, I was just finished. I was like, where was he at? Like, what boat was he on when he was just like, he just stopped mid-conversation, was like,
y'all see this shit?
Wait, what? Oh. And just get in the water. And he didn't swim like 5-10 feet. This thing was like 30-40 feet away.
Nah, I would have been tired by the time I pulled
He
up.
was,
like,
bro,
you swam from a long way.
The nigga got out the water in one swift move.
Yeah, that nigga.
He didn't like one leg up, like you.
Yeah. You got to brace yourself. You got to grab on. You got to get a foot for leverage. You know what I'm saying? You got to rock.
Hey, look, it wasn't even. What make it so crazy? It wasn't even that. it wasn't like you was at the pool and you got the metal, you know.
Right, yeah.
Right.
No, he did the pull up.
Right.
So you got to swim the lengths to get there. That's tiring. Water heavy. Then you got to pull yourself out the water. That's heavy. Then you got to throw them
He went
joints.
straight into fight mode. What training does this nigga have? Is he a football player? What is he doing? What is he doing in his spare time?
Hey man, Wakanda Navy SEALs and shit.
bro, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man,
Nigga was undercover.
whoever that brother is, man, you
what
get a
was-
shout out for me, man.
Yeah, what was the nigga name that was undercover all them years? That they ended up killing in Black Panther? He was one of them motherfuckers?
Yeah.
What was that nigga name?
Had it under his lip and shit. Like,
Yeah, right, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah.
Man. But yeah, that
But
was
no, that's definitely, those are two very different things.
Yeah, man. I thought it was me. It was sitting like, wait, was it around this time? We was like, I don't know.
So you think they gave a federal holiday for niggas, you know what I'm saying, fighting white people in Alabama?
Hey, nigga, that's a holiday for us.
Yeah,
yeah, that is an unofficial Negro holiday.
I mean, it's an unofficial Negro
I
holiday.
think I brought a T-shirt.
Hey, man,
I got a T-shirt with the nigga throwing it.
It was a lot of merch. It was a lot of merch made off of that.
I think I mean August 5th. I'm barbecuing. I'm just gonna let you know that right now.
They call that the fade in the water.
Fade in the water.
classic.
Yeah, man. But we've been like, you know, Mike, you've been in the music and been in radio for so long. Mm-hmm. And one thing that we Facebook friends on Facebook,
Yeah.
your opinions be so on point sometimes. I be like, yo, this nigga got a point, yo. This nigga got a point. Look, with your UGK analogies. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You deep dived into Houston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But before we get into those conversations, what made you get into radio?
Man, to be honest with you, it's two things. First, it was Martin. It's a couple things, but let's keep it quick. Martin, seeing that on TV, I thought that's what radio was as a young boy. Like, oh man, that looks fun. He get to tell jokes and all that. Second, this is gonna be funny. Y'all ever seen the Howard Stern movie?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Remember when he got the girl on the speaker
Yeah.
and turned the treble all the way down in the bass?
The bass up. Yeah.
As a horny little boy, I was like, ooh, you can do that shit? I want to do that.
Hey, Howard Stern's wild as hell, bro.
Howard Stern.
And the third thing is, just as a young boy out here, I used to be on punishment a lot. So at first my thing used to be TV. So my mom would lock the room that we had our TV in back in the day. So all I had was radio for like some hours. I get out of school, she don't get out of work till 7. So I got 3 hours of just being by myself listening to the radio all night long. So that was my thing. It was like, damn, I'm learning about all this music, hearing all these personalities, funny folks.
Yeah.
And all. I was like, I want to do that. Like whatever that is, however I can get that, I'm gonna do that. And that was my initial spark, my initial love. Those three
Do
things.
you miss it?
Yeah, I'll tell you this. I miss the people. Because as you grow in any industry that you love, you see that where the business kind of comes in and kind of sours what your idea of it was at first.
Yeah.
I miss the people, the being in the studio and having conversations, the off mic stuff. Because after a while, you done heard the same song 15,000 times. How many more times can I hear this? I used to be in the studio. I can say all the shit now. Turning the radio all the way down, just watching the clock. Like, all right, we cool. Ain't no dead air. Hey, man, I don't want to hear this no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then one of the things I learned, but I get this is a part of the industry. The hip hop that I love, the thing that like, oh yeah, man, you hear that verse, you hear this, you hear that, you hear that beat. That's not what's driving the industry. It's the commercial person that just kind of hears something. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Like the person that the best way I can use this in the past year, the person that likes Not Like Us. Not Like Us is their jam. Versus Euphoria. Hey man, you hit the bars and that shit, man. He was getting at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more the Not Like Us thing than it is the Euphoria part of it, which is cool. And I got to understand that and learn the business. But it was like, as you get older and, you know, like, I don't got to hear this no more. You know, so it was that.
Yeah.
But I miss the people more than anything.
Yeah, it was a vibe. Like back in the day when radio with Power 92, like it was always, you know, Power 92's family.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's just like it was just the street aspect of it.
Yes.
Like the older people fucked with GCI, you know what I'm saying, and all the younger people fucked with Power.
Yeah.
Power was in the streets for real.
Yes.
They'd be at your fucking. They'd be everywhere. They'd be at fucking Mint Mobile, fucking T-Mobile, Dominex. They pulling up and they finna do a live broadcast at Harold's Chicken, Uncle Remus, everywhere. But that was the way that I feel like that was the way to get the streets behind you because the people was outside with you.
I tell you something. This kind of goes along with why, like, my initial wanted to be with Power 92. I'm from Gary, Indiana. You know what I'm saying?
Indiana.
I'm
sorry.
Easy.
I'm sorry about the pace.
Yeah. So niggas from Indiana don't like that shit.
But nah, shout out to them dudes though. But
you know them dudes?
I know people that know them.
Okay.
So I try to take it easy on them being the corny thing because I know people that know them, so I don't want to be disrespectful. But I'm not an Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I did a lot of hard work to make Indiana at least look decent.
Well, Freddie Gibbs brought all that back, so y'all cool now.
Yeah,
Freddie put it down.
Right.
But now, what I was saying was, like, after a while, you kind of felt like coming from Gary, Indiana, or Northwest Indiana, period, that, like, GCI kind of abandoned our area. Like, you like, shout out to Mike Love and the Diz because I work with them and they cool. But, like, you wouldn't hear us on the radio getting no love. We wouldn't get shouted out. They wouldn't pick us to call in and do nothing. It was rare. So when Power 92 goes live, they see an open market. And that's why, you know, they got so much love out there. It was like, damn, yeah, man, finally somebody coming to Gary, Indiana and showing love. Like, I remember one time, this might have been about 07, 05, 06, around in that area. GCI tried to throw a party in Gary. Nobody came.
I remember that.
Nobody. It was empty as hell. Like, the DJ, I can't remember who it was, but he got on his, you know, GCI merch. He walking around the restaurant just, I guess I'll get a drink. Nobody came to that party. I was like, nah, man, we out here.
Oh, yeah. Power had everything.
Yeah.
They had all the south suburbs on lock. Even if they had events in Indiana, it was always packed.
Yeah.
Because it was a center out there.
Yeah. And the transmission didn't go too far past the south side anyway.
Oh, well.
Well, now, you talking about GCI or
I'm talking about Power.
Nah, Power is strong because their tower is based out of Hammond, Lansing area.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about past the south side into Chicago.
The opposite direction.
Yeah. When you was up north, you couldn't. The coverage for Power was spotty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had to be closer to the water.
Yeah, true that.
To get it. Yeah, man. But with the hip hop in this game now, like we've went through a lot the past 2 years.
Yeah.
We went through some great battles. Mm-hmm. We went through some nonsense.
Plenty.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't seen the nerdy kid that wasn't getting no play into winning a Grammy, being the most opinionated Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
because a lot of people wouldn't fuck with dude. Now he's like mainstream as hell.
I'm taking my kid to go see him this week.
Ah, dope.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that concert is this week. What day is it?
It's he got two shows. It's the 30th and the 1st. We going on the 1st.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah, you know Nia is a huge Tyler fan, so I'm taking.
Yeah, my son is my oldest boy is Tyler.
Okay.
Yeah,
dope.
Taking her and one of her little buddies, man. We finna go up there.
But we've had this past week.
Mm-hmm.
We've had one of the Dipset people.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this
come out.
Yeah.
And say, and you know what? I've always been a Jim Jones fan.
Okay.
I made this known. To me, he's the best improved rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because when he first came out,
that's fair.
He was not that good at rapping. Recently, he's a lot
Jimmy
better.
worked hard, man. You know,
he worked hard.
Yeah, you respect. Yeah, Jimmy got much respect.
And I was watching the Fat Joe and Jadakiss when he made that mention, and I watched Jadakiss make this face like I don't know if you want to go there.
Yeah.
And I see where he was coming from in an aspect of not bars, but far as like
there is. I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish.
But like far as like I would say like a trendsetter, not a fashion staple, right? More like the fashion movement of everything, because like Nas was cool, but nobody was like, oh man, Nas dressed fresh as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but he definitely set some trends. He definitely set some trends.
I'm leaning more to what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking about with the Cuban. Well, not that he wasn't really the first one with the Cuban links, but with like bringing back the big medallions, bringing back the fatigues, like the way niggas was. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can see the fatigue.
The way niggas was parting their hair and shit. Like he may not have. I'm gonna put it to you like this, and in my opinion, there is no area of culture where Jim Jonez surpasses Nas.
No,
not a one.
No.
Not a single
solitary.
Nothing. There is, in my opinion, and this was not even knowing without knowing. If a motherfucker tried to tell me Jim Jonez played basketball better than Nas, I'd be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no way, son.
There's just no way. This is all, and I honestly, I don't think Jim believes that himself. I think he was doing. Yeah. I think this is all just for motherfuckers to be talking about him, and this worked. He probably got some streams out of it. He's probably, his name has been, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is, every so often, Jim Jonez goes somewhere and say some wild shit, and niggas be talking about Jimmy for a minute. Cause then, come on, dog. I mean, you have to have confidence in yourself, right? But come on, dog.
Jim Jonez has a lot of confidence.
This nigga said, I got more hits than Nas. Come on, son.
Yeah, I won't see
there's,
that.
There's no way Nas been.
Yeah, they gassed.
Illmatic dropped in '94, bro.
And the thing about it, like he said, he was like, bro, like, I am a huge fan of Nas.
He's not.
He's not. You think he was just saying that?
Jim got to quit lying, G. like to keep it a buck. The reason why I say that is because you can feel the animosity in what he's saying towards Nas. Then on top of that, like, all respect to Jim. Jim has put out some great albums in the last 7 years. He's put out some dope bodies of work.
Yeah, and he got some hits.
He got some joints. Yeah, he got a hit.
He has one hit. Right.
He has one hit.
Balling is that's pretty much his only big hit.
The one thing about it is Jim is based out of New York, so that East Coast bias echo chamber is ringing off in his ears loud.
Yeah, but so is Nas. That's the thing.
No, Nas is a part of the DNA of hip hop. Like everything that you just described trickles down to everything we do. Like the fatigues, boosts, Cuban link chains, Jesus pieces, all that. It's once it becomes the DNA or the fabric of what we doing, it ain't the same no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just, this is what we do. Yeah, it is what it is.
It's natural.
Versus Jim's, like if we just doing the fashion thing, Jim's splash of fashion is like a point that you can look at, but it ain't really, a lot of that ain't trickled off into the DNA of hip hop, because even now people are back to wearing baggy clothes again. We ain't really doing the tight jeans and you might buy a nice belt, but you ain't really doing the rock star bedazzled belts no more. And all
Jim Jonez ain't really set no trends like that, bro.
And to me, not really out here. Like it might be a Harlem, New York thing, but I don't see that.
It's a Harlem, New York thing.
I don't see that.
I would say, like, you know, me looking at it on the fashion expert side of it, when Dipset came out, they was super baggy.
Right.
They had the jerseys, the old boy, everything. That was the thing.
That was the style there.
I definitely give the jersey shit to Fabulous.
Right.
Because Fabulous was killing them on that shit.
Right.
On the Rockstar chains, I give the Dipset.
Yeah.
When they started changing shit up, when Jim was like one of the first rappers to start slimming his clothes up, wearing the Rockstar t-shirts. Yeah. A lot of niggas was following that because I definitely do remember Pharris had a whole bunch of those t-shirts I just threw away. Like, nigga, you too old to wear this shirt.
Yeah.
You can't. In some senses of the jeans, the swagger style of an outfit, you know what I'm saying, how to put together outfit, because he's always explained, bro, it doesn't matter if it's name brand or not. I can wear a Target t-shirt
and make it look good.
Right. You just you have to learn how to put that shit on and put it together.
Right.
Putting it together, yes. I would say Jim has that swagger where it definitely rotates into, because everybody knows how to put something together. Like me, I'm a matchy person. You know what I'm saying? But you really have to be a fashion person to be like, yo, I'm going to go with this army green Columbia rain jacket with the dark blue jeans with the Timbs, but I'm going to do a different color shirt. Like, it's not matching, but it all goes together, like the
yeah.
aesthetic of everything. That I would give it to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, cool, you got that. You know what I'm saying? But when he started talking about Nas, I was like, okay, bro, we understand you claim you are a Nas fan. But I do remember a certain mixtape you told me you was gonna smack the kufi off his head.
the Koofy smack.
He did say he was gonna smack the Koofy
I
off.
do remember this.
But I just know that when you talk about that fashion shit, whatever. Jim Jones said he had more hits than Nas, and there is in no world Nas got hits that niggas forgot about.
Oh yeah,
Like niggas forget about like that shit. Like I Know I Can. The shit, you know what I'm saying? The whole, like, he took the Slick Rick shit.
Yeah.
Like, that was a huge fucking song that niggas forget about.
yeah,
Like,
it was.
that was a smash.
I would take Nas's least favorite song publicly. I would put Lost Tapes, and it would beat out any Jim Jones album.
I mean, any, outside of Street's Disciple, maybe, which is in Nostradamus. But, like, I ain't got no, like, I mean, Jim Jones got some songs. I know you probably listen to more than, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, like, Jim Jones ain't got no albums I'm really finna go, like, check for real like that.
I mean, this is my thing with that. Like, and there's pockets of Jim fans that advocate for, like, On My Way to Church and all them other joints. Like, I don't even know the names of them. Like, I just remember that one. Like, Jim was Tony Yayo. Like, at first. He was Dipset Tony Yayo. Like,
He was the muscle.
Yeah, we checking for Cam and we checking for Jewel.
Yeah.
And then, like y'all said, he got better. But in your getting better, you ain't passing, like, one of the dudes that's arguably the greatest MC of all time. Like,
this is one of the greatest writers of the fucking 20th century, bro.
And then on top of that, I think the sad part about this is Jim is too old to act the way that he does. Jim is, if I'm not mistaken, 48. So he on the cusp of 50. So with that said, I get that you have to have confidence in yourself as an MC, a rapper, and you got to stamp what you've done. That's one thing. The disrespect and the disregarding of hip hop standards, because I call myself like a hip hop zealot. Like, I love hip hop. It brings me joy. Right. Yeah. To go against those things in a dismissive way, to big yourself up, I can't rock with that, because you really lying. And then like, for him to say, like, well, the kids in New York, because the kids that I know ain't checking for Jim. Like, Jim is 48. You think a 20-year-old is really, really checking for Jim?
I would say he's more relevant for like the 30s and 20-year-olds, not the shorties.
But that's where he's pulling his
that's what he's pulling. Like, nigga, you cool with the 30s. Niggas know about you in the 30s. You know what I'm saying?
And this is just me. I'm 40, so I might be like 10 years past the idolization of Jim. But he ain't even the guy in the crew to check for. Like, when in that space in between, after Hustlers PMOE, when he was dropping the Nicky Barnes tapes or whatever tapes, the American Gangster tapes, and trying to diss Jay-Z, he was cold. It was like, you all right? It was cool. Like, come on, man. And it wasn't until, like, Wasted Talent and El Capo that it was like, oh, okay, Jim out here doing something.
Yeah, Certified Gangster was when I was like, oh, okay, you rapping for real now.
I mean, what I will give him is, since the Come Home With Me, Purple Haze, all that shit, that kind of run that Cam had, and he had the Dipset album. Yeah. But, you know, Cam really ain't been dropping no music. Mm-hmm. Joel's never was able to get his shit together. Right. Yeah. So Jim Jones, out of Dipset, in terms of music, has been the most consistent, for real.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's
you know. So I'll give him that. You know,
and the fact of their relationship.
Yeah, they always got kind of like a fucked up relationship. Him and Jim and Cameron are always falling out. Like, you know, and this is, I mean, and Jim ain't whack. Right? Jim is not a whack rapper.
Yeah, it's not whack.
You think he whack?
Okay, to be most improved, you have to start from somewhere. So to me, he was whack. Up until Hustlers PMOE, like, he had decent moments, but he was never it was never like, oh man, you hear that
that
Jimmy
Jim Jones shit. Yeah,
like it's he was a nice compliment to what was going on.
You know what?
In the set.
That's a good point because he has better guest verses than albums.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like his guest, because that Come On Home With Me, that verse off of that, that nigga was talking that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jimmy, he's decent, man. Like,
he's decent.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's not whack, but like, that's what I just there's just no way that he actually believes that has more hits than Nas. I really think he was just saying this shit to go viral.
And niggas be high, bro.
Niggas do be high.
Niggas be high, bro.
Yeah.
They get on these podcast mics and say anything.
Yeah.
That's real talk because Mr. Bleak said that for real on Breakfast Club. I posted that shit. He was like, real talk. He like, if niggas on these podcasts, bro, they have a character they have to portray.
Yeah.
But if you put the real reality pills on the table and really talk that shit, then they'll come out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Benny Siegel's been going off on Bleak talking about he had write his rhymes and he this and he that. He's like, bro, like you, come on, man. Like he like it's to the point where you guys are just saying things to get to another level, to get people.
They want people to be talking about them. They want people to mention their name. They want us to be sitting here doing what we doing right now.
Right.
Like talking about them and like, you know, like I say, he probably got some streams out of it. You know, who knows? You know, he probably got a few more podcast appearances and niggas do be getting paid.
He went on the run.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and
people. So like the name Jim Jones is relevant again for another couple of weeks. Right?
And see, to me, the thing about that is though, it's not based around music.
No,
that's the thing that like makes me disappointed in Jim for the age that Jim is. And I do think Jim is fairly intelligent. Like, to make it this far and hustle your way through the things that he's done, you got to be a smart dude. But to get to this point and be like, the algorithm, I'm gonna play that game. When you don't have to, G.
I mean,
you don't. If the music speaks for itself, the music will lead. You can be on here and be intelligent. You can be out here doing these podcasts and got real things to say versus that nonsense.
The nonsense is the shit that goes viral. Now, I can you argue the morality of it? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because people do this shit all the time. Unfortunately, this is a thing, right? People just get on the internet, get on these podcasts, and say like wild shit.
Yeah,
and they be saying shit that they don't really believe themselves, just because they know it's gonna get people talking. It's gonna get like the clips are gonna do whatever. They're gonna do numbers, and like, you know, whatever he's trying to do. Because you talk about the music speaking for itself, like, bro, but his music don't be like Jim Jones ain't had a hit in a long fucking time. Like, he be dropping music, but he ain't had no hits for real.
Nas went on a 3-album run with Hitmaker. Not Hitmaker.
Hit Boy. And the thing about that is though, there's no hits. There's no radio.
No hits. Yeah, there's no hits that came from that run.
But the music spoke so loud and it was so good that that's all you need. I don't even remember Nas' interview really from that period. It was just he dropping heat.
Yeah, did. He went on the Breakfast Club like once, but that was like you know, but Nas don't do that. He not an interview. He not a press guy.
And see, think about it. If your music is so good at that, especially at that age, he's 48. If your music is that good, you ain't gotta go on there and talk like crazy and say that, because he dropped the album earlier this year. It's crickets out here, so it's like, fam, you just got to get in the booth. But I know that he sees the Tekashi 6ix9ines of the world and other people of that ilk.
And you know, and Jim Jones is a pioneer of fucking love and hip hop.
Yeah,
no, real shit. Niggas forget that.
Yeah,
he's a pioneer of this shit.
Yeah. He was the first one to be like,
you know what I'm saying? So like this, so Jimmy been getting money like this.
Yeah, true.
That's what he's definitely a hustler.
Yeah,
he gets to that bag.
So that's what I'm saying. So this is all this is. Where I would be shocked. I would be shocked if Jim Jones really believes that he had more hits than Nas.
I think everybody should have as much confidence as Jim Jones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Should definitely have that confidence.
There's confidence and then there's delusion.
But hey,
You know what I'm saying?
it's funny you say that because I've been meaning to post this for a while, but I just feel like I got to say it. One of the things I learned through hip hop is confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like hip hop really taught me confidence. So if you think about like a big, I'm black and ugly as ever. However, I stay cool. Like it was always these dudes who you might not think are the most masculine archetype muscles or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Like man, I'm fly. Like I get women out here, like
Yeah.
heavy
I get busy.
D. Yeah, like 8-Ball. You know what I'm saying? People that you wouldn't think are traditionally handsome. Is that man? I'm a player, and that's the thing. Like I can't appreciate because Jim know he ain't out rapping Nas. So for him to have the confidence to say
he ain't out rapping.
I'm better than you, I can respect that aspect of it.
Now you sent me something about the Kendrick Lamar, and I watched a little bit of it. And the part that I watched, I think the guy was like, he named 5 MCs that could go against Kendrick. And he was like a Black Thought. Oh, damn. It was
The ones that he named that could really do it. He took the legends out of it, but he was like Big Crit, Lupe, No Name. There's one more. Big Crit, No Name.
Big Crit, Lupe, No Name.
Oh man, I'm trying to think. Oh, and Joey Badass. He said Joey Badass could do it. And I might be missing one more, but those are the core.
Oh yeah, I would take Joey with the rest of them. Like, so I watched. I didn't watch the whole thing as well because you just sent it to me. It was like 2 hours long. I ain't had time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
no, trust me, I get it.
But I did watch a good. I watched a good portion of it, and his overarching point, I understood. In him saying that like
Jay Electronica, that's who it was. I'm sorry.
Now Jay Elect, I mean, but it would take him like 10 years to come out with a diss record. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna diss you tomorrow.
Right, niggas didn't forgot about what the fuck happened.
2028.
Right.
But so basically, it's is a term in boxing. Styles make fights.
Yeah.
Right, and Drake had no business. Given what he was and what Kendrick is, he was never gonna win that. Not culturally.
Yeah.
And he was never because Drake has always, and we've talked about this, Drake has always been kind of like a cosplay hip hop.
Yeah.
He's a pop star.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a pop star.
You
know
play
what I'm
him when you got the women around.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick is, he's who he is. He's for the culture. He's of the culture. You know what I'm saying? This nigga from Compton. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just certain things that culturally Drake could never measure up to Kendrick. And Kendrick was able to exploit those things, right? Masterfully, right? He did a great job of it. But his point being is that Kendrick it's not like he's infallible.
Right, yeah.
Right? Yeah. He can be very hypocritical at times. So there are other people, but see, Drake didn't have the standing to exploit those things the way somebody like a Jay Electronica or a Joey Badass could.
Right.
Right. So I understood his point. I wouldn't necessarily think that like it would be. I don't think it would go the way he thinks it would go. I think Kendrick is
with
a much
any of them.
With Lupe? No. Lupe would.
Because Lupe don't like Kendrick Lamar. I don't care what he said.
Lupe don't like no fucking body for real.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he don't like himself.
Right.
I think he fight the shadows.
I fuck with Lupe, but Lupe just it's like he could just never really figure it out. And I know the labels and all the other stuff had a lot to do with that. But like he also was just kind of like, it's like, everybody his a lot of his shit was like an acquired taste. Cause like, man, I would listen to Lupe. It's just like, man, I need to go I need to go read some more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like he just really just like that was just some real heavy shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like lyrically, bar for bar, like nobody can deny like how talented Lupe is. You know what I'm saying? He's a monster. But I couldn't see. So especially now. So and another point to kind of piggyback off of it is what he was saying is as a result of this beef and what's happened, Kendrick has kind of become what he once hated
hates the most.
Yeah, he's become that.
Yeah.
Kendrick has become a pop star.
Yeah.
He just did the Super Bowl halftime show, dog. Niggas can't afford your concert tickets no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you Taylor Swift out here right now. You know
Your stadiums.
Now, and the one thing I like that he said in the video is he's a sensible Kendrick Lamar fan.
Right.
Kendrick Lamar is, to me, the second greatest MC of all time besides Jay-Z. That's in my opinion. In my top 5. That's me. But I still got sense. I ain't just out here just supporting just blindly.
Right.
Now, with that said, I think he can be out-rapped, and I think Lupe could do it. Because I think Lupe would rap at him with the disdain. Like Drake could try to he tried to pull that off, like, oh, you short guy, I sell more than you, I get more love than you. Whereas Lupe, like dude said in the video, like Lupe actually knows some shit.
Lupe would rap his weight, times it by 10, subtract it by 9, and come out with an equation that will kill your whole career.
Yeah,
So I mean Lupe can rap. Like when you so the thing about it is, so people it depends on what type of lens you want to look at it from. If you talking about just a shut up, like straight up like smack DVD, we sitting outside, niggas going verse for verse,
just bars
right in front of each other, then that's different. But when you talk about some shit like niggas raging war over the airwaves, that's very different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah, y'all mind if I shout him out on? Cool. The dude's name is Little Bill, and the name of it is Who Can Beat Kendrick on YouTube. Check it out. The thing about it is, it's so many factors to having the way he breaks it down. It's like you got to have the clout, so you got to have the fan base to go against them to even make this interesting to where people ain't just gonna blow you off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like MC such and such could have shot at Drake like last year or whatever, and he can just blow it off because you ain't big enough.
Now, one person that he did say that I know for a fact that will murder Kendrick is Black Thought.
Yeah, what?
I mean, but
no. Okay, yes, lyrically, yes. Is there enough people in Black Thought's corner to make everybody care? For it to be like, yeah, he beat him, like for a decisive victory.
It's not a whole lot of niggas under 35 to know who Black Thought is, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you know how much I love Black Thought.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like lyrically, like Lupe, Jay Electronica, Joey Badass, and who did we just say?
No Name and Big Crit.
No Name is. I don't. We don't want to talk about that. I fuck with Big Crit, but lyrically, no. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with Big Crit.
He's had better verses than Kendrick 2 times.
But you talking about body of work? Nah.
Hold on.
Crit is not out rapping Kendrick, y'all.
He's done it 2 times. I can give you the tracks.
So you talking about on the Control shit?
He did.
He on the One Train. He got a better verse than Kendrick.
Okay.
On the song called They Ready or We Ready off the DJ Khaled album is Crit, Cole, and Kendrick all on the same song, and Crit goes crazy.
I fuck with Big.
But look who you mentioned. If I'm an MC and DJ Khaled sends me an email, yo, I got Cole and Kendrick. Nigga, I'm finna write the most amazing bars of all time because both of them niggas, J. Cole is that nigga, no matter what it is to me lyrically.
Facts.
Kendrick is that nigga.
Yeah, Cole was on
So it's like, bro, like I'm going to, and I'm Big Crit. no one knows me. For me to be on this record with these two known artists, I gotta kill it.
But see, the reason why I gotta give him credit is this is earlier. This is about 10 years ago. So this is around 2012, 2013. So they all in relatively the same space. Right. So it's like, all right, cool. Versus like 2017, 2018 now.
Right, because when did Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, when did that come out?
That's 2012.
Okay, because that's when that's the record that really changed everything.
Yeah. Actually, the record he had with Drake.
Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice was a like a club street. Everybody heard that. You heard that outside. But I'm talking about mainstream. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe is the one. I mean, he had a remix with Jay-Z on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say overall good. Like they all in the relatively same space.
Yeah, because the Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City makes everybody pay attention. I think he starts pulling away from everybody at like. You can say as early as To Pimp a Butterfly, but definitely by damn, Kendrick is pulling away from the competition.
Oh yeah, no,
far and away.
To Pimp a Butterfly definitely separated him for sure.
Yeah, right.
And it kind of like, because we've talked about this before, like for all of the commercial success that Good Kid, Mad City had, that's a West Coast gangster rap album.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right. To Pimp a Butterfly was something different, especially like the time frame that it came out. This was around the whole time, like all the the Mike Brown.
Yeah. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. What's the little boy with the Skittles? Trayvon Martin. Yeah. This was around the time all that was coming out, and just like what he was able to capture. And then he came out with the "We Gonna Be All Right." Like To Pimp a Butterfly was
he captured those moments.
It was a moment in time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he won the fucking Pulitzer, right? Which Homeboy brings up.
Yeah.
In that because you made this super black album, and then you go and you accept all these white awards, which I don't necessarily think was fair because like it's a fucking Pulitzer Prize, dog.
Yeah. That was one thing I thought about, like. And even going to what you said earlier about like Kendrick is becoming what he hated.
Right.
Being black and in entertainment, to blow up to where everybody know you means you've just inherited a lot of white fans. We can't escape that because we're only like 13% of the population.
Right.
So like, what can we do about that? Like, all you can do, to me, in my opinion, is stay true to us. If you stay true to us, we got you forever. It don't matter what the white folks.
I think if people just went out saying Wale was super whack, I think he could beat him. I think Wale would get so mad that he would be like, "Yo," because that new Wale record. That new Wale record, he's spitting on that.
Okay, all right.
He don't hate Wale.
I don't hate Wale.
He just never really.
Come on, bro.
He never really.
We're not going to say.
Well, I'm just talking about like Pharris lyrically, like battles back and forth. You don't think?
Absolutely not. Wale?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
All
right. Look. Okay. I'm in the middle, literally and figuratively.
I'm not saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay,
for conversation.
I used to be where you are. I used to call Wale Diet Drake because for a minute that's what he was really doing. Like
Diet Drake.
Wale was Diet Drake for a minute. Around like what's that? The Ambition album.
Oh yeah,
he was Diet Drake because every single had a poem before it, and baby, I just love you, and I wanna.
Yeah, he was leaning into the ladies for sure. Yeah,
heavy. So, and he wasn't really showing his lyrical ability. But as we get past the Ambition, like Wale go. He really go. When it come to that pen, he go.
Yeah, that Cocaine White, that song, like I never realized how cold that song was until I watched the NPR. Mm-hmm. And he was like some of these lyrics was going on, and I was like, this nigga's talking about the mayor on coke and entertainment, music, the industry.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh yeah.
Man,
he different.
I threw up a post the other day, and I can include Wale in this. The problem with The Game, Jim Jones, Drake, and Wale, they all are good to decent or great rappers. They just constantly bump their heads on corny shit all the time.
I feel like they struggle with a bit of in authenticity.
Ooh, okay.
Cause even Wale seemed like he could never really find his footing where he belongs, so to speak.
Yeah.
The game always super corny. The name dropping all the time.
Yeah.
Always seemed like he was trying too hard, but can rap his ass off.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The game's super talented. Who else did you say?
Jim Jones and Drake.
Yeah, and Jimmy. You know, Jimmy is Jimmy.
Yeah.
Drake is just. I feel like Drake is like the classic. I was raised by my white mother, but my dad is black, and I feel the need to prove myself in that way, right? Like, you know, I mean, and regardless how talented he is, it's kind of easy to see. Like at the end of the day, yeah, you are black. You know what I'm saying? Drake, I mean, your father's black. Drake, you are black, but you were raised as a white kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's okay, right?
Yeah.
But it does come across when you, in terms of this culture and what he does, as like you cosplaying. And it's not authentic.
And see, the thing about it is, like, the mirror opposite of that is J. Cole. J. Cole is dealing with the same now, I ain't biracial, but
his mother is white.
Yeah, his mother's white.
Yeah.
But he carries himself as a black man, but also he has all of those societal cues that come from America.
Right.
And I think Cole is at least authentic to himself.
He
like,
is.
Well, yeah.
Like, we watched him grow. He made that first bad album, or an album that wasn't that great because he's listening to other people around him.
Right.
But he raps good enough to where, all right, let me stick with you, man. I see you got something there.
Yeah.
And now you see he's fully evolved into who he is. Like,
Right.
even to apologizing about a diss.
But see, he also came from the ground up.
Yeah.
Like him, Big Sean and Wale all talked about with their first college tour, where he's like, bro, we could barely buy McDonald's at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was on a bus, hitting these college towns, getting this buzz in.
Right.
So that groundwork of that. Drake never experienced that.
Right.
Drake literally came out of Degrassi, came out with a dope mixtape, grabbed some hip hop artists. He had a song with Little Brother. He had Jay Dilla on some of the production.
Yep.
But then he also had his sprinkles of Trey songs and let me get this out.
Yeah.
Then the second mixtape come out, and then it's just
It's off to the races.
successful.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you're hearing him, because I remember playing Drake for him for the first time when I heard it, because I came back from SIU a fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, dude, this dude's cold.
Yeah.
So, like, I understand what he's saying with that point. You didn't come from the mud.
Yeah.
You wasn't fighting for McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't sleeping in dorms.
And I think that's okay though, right? Like I don't think, and I feel like that's part of, if you want to say part of the problem with hip hop, is like I don't feel like the struggle and like poverty and all that other shit has to be synonymous with making good music in hip hop.
It doesn't, but it makes you hungrier.
Hungry? But I just think the issue with Drake is that you could always tell that he's not, something was just not real about him.
Okay, I'll say this to rebuttal your one point. I don't think poverty has to be synonymous with good music, but the America in general, this for everybody, is built on the what they call pull your bootstraps up or whatever.
Rags riches story.
Yeah, that's better.
Right.
We idolize rags to riches. We idolize the come up.
Yeah.
So I seen this stat the other day. If you got $4,000 in your account, you richer than 50% of the world.
Shit.
And $4,000 ain't a lot of money. That's not
absolutely the fuck not.
It's not a lot of money.
Damn,
but
that would put some shit in perspective right there.
yeah.
Goddamn.
But if you coming in and you can't even relate to the base, like
Yeah.
at least give me, like, you ain't got to be selling dope or my mama was on drugs, my daddy never loved me. It ain't got to be that, but at least give me the pushback of this was hard.
Yeah.
Like Cole wasn't no thug, but Cole told you, hey man, this wasn't easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like Drake really exposed himself because like his responses were very culturally tone deaf, right? Especially when he came up with the whole AI, Pac, and Snoop shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, You trying to diss a West Coast nigga with some West Coast guys, one of which is dead, and the other one just is still here. Like, nigga, this is Snoop is still around, right? Like, and that's some white man shit. Like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, and I'm not gonna pay attention to cultural norms or any of these boundaries.
Yeah,
because this is what I want to do. And then he turned around and fucking sued.
Yeah, that's colonizer behavior.
Yeah,
it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so like the truth of who you are always comes out in the end, right?
Now this is the thing. I think this is a key point. I think we don't think about. Who did Drake come in the game under? Lil Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Lil Wayne has been famous in some form of capacity since at least 1996. In some form of way, he's a more gangster version of Lil Bow Wow. Just to be real with you. So, like he I'm sure, because if you ever been to New Orleans and been around, you see shit's fucked up. So he hasn't at least experienced that. But when you coming under that production wise, or you seeing this is what has Lil Wayne ever given us that was consistently, that was heartfelt? So if Drake is his little man's, Drake ain't coming in really giving you nothing heartfelt or no struggle or nothing real.
He want to make hits.
Yeah, he doing what. I mean, especially when to go with the hits part. You see where he coming in with Lil Wayne right after Carter 3. Right. It's hits. That's all I'm gonna do.
You want to make hits. You want to like
go DJ.
Right, and you linking up with Future.
Yeah.
You linking with like 21 Savage. All these motherfuckers ain't making like introspective records.
Yeah,
Future transferred. He definitely to me Future is probably one of the most slept on artists as far as like generational, like the way how he changed the culture, shifted it.
Yeah,
like a lot of people don't give Future his credit.
Oh yeah,
no, he definitely changed. It's just, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't listen to Future at all because I do. I just don't appreciate the way he pushes drug culture, the way he does, and he really don't be doing drugs like that, and he'll tell you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I don't necessarily appreciate that part, but in terms of, to your point, Future does have a lot of influence. He influenced the music and the culture a lot during his time. I mean, and obviously Future is still relevant. It's not like his time has passed.
Let me ask you guys: are you excited about this Clipse album?
Oh yeah,
it's
pre-ordered. I bought it already. So
how do you like that? How do you like the first single?
Ace Trumpets.
Yeah.
Oh man, ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Come on, man, I'm ready. I've been a Clipse fan since 2002, since they dropped not to the cast. See, Lord Willing. I was 17, had just got my license and was riding around to that like it wasn't nothing. So I'm all in. Let's go.
My favorite joints, I'm Good.
Ever?
No, not ever.
Oh, okay.
But I'm good. Like summertime, like this type of weather.
Oh yeah.
You hit the car wash. You got your fresh fours on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got the outfit.
Yeah.
No, that's a classic album.
That's a
classic record. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna check it out. I'm interested to see what it sounds like. Getting the
for Rell.
For last one, they got the band back together. You got Pharrell, you got Malice, or is it no Malice now? Or did he go back to Malice?
I think he's back to Malice.
Yeah, because the shit he talking about, like this ain't reverend shit. You back to that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you back to your old ways.
But hold on though, if you peep the first two songs, Ace Trumpets and So Be It, he ain't cursing on either one.
He don't curse, but the subject matter is still the subject matter.
That's even still more brilliant.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's just like how
but
you have.
He never really cursed a lot.
He never really did.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
No, I'm not saying he didn't, but he wasn't one of those people that
he wasn't vulgar.
Yeah. He was never vulgar. Like,
okay.
But yeah, I'm into. I fuck with Clipse. I was never really a huge fan. Pusha T been carrying the flag for a long fucking time now.
Yeah.
So it's cool just to see.
And he's still shooting them darts.
Oh yeah.
Now he's shooting darts at Travis Scott. All the niggas. And I agree with Pusha. He like that was some bitch ass shit.
Yeah, that's whole shit.
It was.
Like you don't come to the session, play the song, and then don't play the verse of Buddy dissing
the nigga that you playing the verse for. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like
that was some whole shit. That's
kind of
And I see people trying to shoot him bail like Drake sent the verse last minute and all this other stuff. Even if that was the case, to give him a modicum of bail that way, You are in control of your album. Is it Drake's album or is it your album?
As soon as you got that verse, you should have hit them niggas like, look, this make it look a certain way.
Right. Because
At
you know
least
how
that.
it's gonna look.
At
You know, I
least
know
that.
that. I know how this look, but this just happened.
This just happened.
Yeah.
Just like Case and I when he saw Wale.
Yeah.
And he didn't know who dude was.
Yeah.
And then Wale came to him like, bro, you got me looking crazy on the internet. We need to talk.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
nigga, you got me looking crazy out here. Like,
Yeah.
it's just the communication between artists needs to be a little bit better.
But the thing about it is though, like if you look at it and lay it out, Travis done did this before. He's done it to Ye before. And I ain't the biggest fan of Ye no more either. But like he's done it to Ye with Sicko Mode. Sicko Mode got a Drake verse shooting it. But that's supposed to be your mentor. I can't. That me and the mentors I've had, I wouldn't let that rock. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk crazy about them around me.
And Pusha T's like Malice said, he like Pusha got dirt on a lot of these dudes, but it's not in his DNA to snitch it out.
Yeah,
a lot of shit didn't happen behind the scenes that he's like, I'm gonna just let that ride.
I mean, the thing about it is, goofies are always loud. Goofies, lames, all them niggas who ain't really about no code or no morals, they loud and they gonna tell you about how tough they are, real they are, how many women. They gonna tell you all the time. The dudes that really out here getting it in whatever way, whatever, legal, illegal, player, all that, they ain't, that it's not a billboard. It's just what they do. It's a part of their life. Like, this is regular. I wear socks. You don't tell people you wear socks. You know what I'm saying?
Who are you listening to right now?
Ooh, man, I love hip hop, man. So I'll say one of my favorite albums this year so far is Step Brothers for Life. That's Starlito and Don Tripp out of Nashville and Memphis.
Okay, yeah.
If y'all have never checked them out, check them out.
I've heard of them, but I never checked for it. I need to.
Great rapping, and it's good grown man raps too. Like, but it's related. Like if you a shorty and you checking this out, like, hey man, it covers all bases. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That's what it is. Like I really like grown rap.
Yeah.
And I think Bleak said it on the interview because he got an album coming out.
Yeah, he does.
And he ain't really like publicizing like. He like, bro, this album is just it's a grown man album.
Yeah.
I'm not. And he like, I haven't bust a gun at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he like, this is what hip hop has been missing.
Yeah.
It's only a few artists that literally just rap for that group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not out here drug dealing. We're not out here pushing keys.
Right.
We got kids. We got kids in college.
Right.
We got mortgages. We got properties. We got a whole situation with our lives that we can rap about that a lot of people can relate to rather than I'm going to the club, pop $100 bottles. Like, nah, nigga, like, that's not me. I'm a family man.
Right. And see, that stuff is okay too, but just for me where I'm at in my life in particular.
Yeah.
Like, I can't have, those are in smaller doses, because I ain't out here like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I might go to the bar, sip a little something, have a good time, hit a lounge, but I ain't out there.
I ain't at the lounge yet. I ain't at the lounge party yet.
Nah, man, hit a lounge, bro.
Nope, I refuse.
Hey man, motherfucking drinks are cheap and they pour heavy, boy. You better, you know what I'm saying?
Refuse.
Hey man, and look,
I got the Cove. That's my cheers. You feel me? That's my cheers.
I mean, that's a lounge, nigga.
But it ain't presidential.
See, you just don't want to put the title on it. It's a lounge.
It says cocktail. That's it.
Okay.
The Cove is the Cove.
Okay.
But it's not like I'm not gonna see a dude dressed in all red linen.
Nigga, you liable to see any motherfucking thing in the Cove, nigga.
Like, you're not finna see, but you ain't finna see multiple niggas. You ain't finna see a group of niggas with all in outfits and open toe sandals. You're not finna see that.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Jack. Hey, slap that wrist. You know, no, you ain't finna see that. I'm not to the lounge. I'm more of a bar person.
Yeah. Okay.
With Chicago nightlife, I think I've just found a different. You know what I'm saying? Most people go to 75th. Mm-hmm. They do the lounges. I can't do that. I can't do that.
I get that.
Super crowded, loud.
I go every now and then just to kind of like, just immerse myself in my to get back to my roots.
You be snipering. That's what it is.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah?
That's not true.
You be snipering.
That's not
You
true.
be in there. Let me see if I can. Bing. Gotcha.
But you know, because the only
You know what I'm saying?
It's not true.
He dressed nice, pull up in a nice whip. They ain't seeing that shit. You know, he smell good. He got some shit they ain't never smelled before.
Oh, yeah?
What kind of cologne is this? This John Paul. Bitch, I don't wear John Paul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some new shit. He be out there fishing. He be willing to be.
It's not true. It's not true at all.
These are simply allegations.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. It's not true at all. No, but I mean, I go, you know what I'm saying? Because like this, we grew up around that, right? You know what I mean? So I like to go back to the hood every now and then, but it ain't. I'm not finna be out there. Like, you may catch me in the president twice a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like every now. I'm definitely not going to that bitch every weekend.
Nah.
Like, and the last time I went, like, I think the last time I tried to go, it was with, and every time I go, it was with Sayed Ass. And last time we tried to go, like, nigga, it was online. Like, ain't no way in hell, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm finna stand in line to get in the president's lounge? Oh, no. I'm gonna go home. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I'll go somewhere else, or I will go home.
I like to find me a good bar.
Yeah.
I like to find me, like, you know what I'm saying?
If it's a spot, like what I found like lately, I find little spots like I feel like Revolver is pretty cool just to pop in, have a drink, hear some music, and it's real low maintenance. You know, sometimes it be a lot going on in there, but for the most part, like, it be kind of chill. But I go places, like, I like to go places where I can sit, have a drink, and eat.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, I got a couple of little bars that I like to go to that I'm not even gonna say because I don't want nobody. I be trying to
Oh, you
gatekeep.
gatekeeping, huh?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'll tell y'all.
Nah, man.
I'll tell y'all, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh, yeah.
I be trying to keep. Because I just don't. You know. Because it's
Yeah,
like,
it's some spots I go to.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I did that mistake when I said the Delta a few times on this pod.
And you blew it up?
Man, I went there on a Sunday. I was like, fuck.
Right.
Why is the found
You're ruining it.
the why is that it found the Delta?
Damn it.
Damn it to hell. Get my chicken to go.
Nah, man. One of the things, like, just being in radio, especially in the time I came in, I got started in 2005.
Yeah.
Like, I've done the nightlife to death.
Right. Yeah.
Like, to
you
death. Like,
kind of had to.
Yeah, I had to.
You had to be a part of it.
And in every aspect of it, like, nigga, I've shout out to all the millennials out there. I done had to keep shoes and a collar shirt in the car. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't gonna let us in.
Such a wild, and you know it's crazy. Like, cause every now and then I'll go somewhere. It was Air Max Day. It was like this little demo that I tried to go to. It was in the South Loop. Mm-hmm. I forget the name of the spot. But I was about to go in there, and I was walking up, and Buddy told me, you can't wear no hats.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I went in my car, and I went, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, it's some shit like that, bro. Like, I thought we were past all of that.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
It's interesting. You bump into it every once in a while.
Right.
Now, this is funny. This is where I hate my state. Indiana, it get like that sometimes, you know, because you're dealing with white folks.
Yeah.
Like one time, I never forget. I tried to go to this bar, me and my wife. Dude, he was like, "Nah, you can't. You got to bend your brim." I'm like, "Bend my brim." He was like, "Nah, you got to like crush it, bro." I'm like, "Dog, the money I spent on my hat, hell no, I ain't bending this." I was like, "You can
Bend
have
your
it."
brim.
Why,
Like, you know how the white boys do the? It look like
so
a U
So they want you to wear your hat like that?
to get in, which basically tells me no niggas allowed because your hat tells me you might be a gang member. Whatever the fuck he was thinking. But I'm like, I'm
I
not.
would have gave that nigga.
I was like, nah, you can have that, bro. Like, it ain't look.
Hey, so
That's what I'm saying. You try to tell me I can't get in wearing something. I'm just finna go home. Like,
You're
I'm
right.
not
Like,
about to-
I've done all of that to death. You know what I'm saying? And a bunch of different eras. What's the club?
So you want to ask that
Adriana.
question?
Adriana's. Yeah, I done did Adriana's.
What,
Everything.
05. You've been clubbing since 05.
No, not I have. I don't club anymore.
Right, but 05.
Yeah.
What question?
What's the club? What's your best one?
Ooh.
What's the one you were like, ooh, I wish they would bring it back? It's so many. We've always had this discussion.
Yeah,
I think yours was what, Dragon Room or
No, Dragon Room was one, but if I had to choose one, it would be the Buddha Lounge, Funky Buddha.
Ooh.
I would need the Funky Buddha would definitely bring. I had a lot of good times in the Buddha.
Okay, I've had some epic nights. put it like this. I had an epic night in Adriana's. Had an epic night in, was it Green Dolphin? That was like a early experience because like shout out to Tone Shag and Pharris.
So was this like it was some different Green Dolphin eras though, and I'm thinking you talking about like because the Green Dolphin the guy kind of
well, it was Tone Shag and Pharris.
That's
right?
the Green Dolphin area I'm talking about. It was cool, but it was a different because because the Green Dolphin was like bougie at first.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
It
was like you used to get your black urban professional crowd was at the Green Dolphin.
But see that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying because all right, I'm a kid from Gary, Indiana.
Right.
The only other person I've ever known in my life to come from where I come from, do radio, is a guy named Victor V. R.I.P. And he didn't move around the way that I got a chance to move around with Pharris and Tone and Shag and all them.
Right.
So I got to see like almost like a miniature version of a rapper lifestyle.
Right.
I got to see that in real time and being like, because I get on the radio, like I had just turned 20 when I started my internship. So I'm seeing all of this and it's like, yo, this is amazing. I want to do this. Like seeing some epic shit. Like, man, I've had a good time in Secrets in Dalton. Shout out RIP to that joint. You know
man, let me tell you.
So like, but it's been so many, man. But it's just if I had to bring back one, people probably ain't gonna believe me. They gonna be like, this nigga from Indiana, he don't know what he's talking about. There was a club in Dalton / Harvey called the Bi-Level.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the Bi-Level.
And the reason why I'm saying this is because this is a story.
Was a wet t-shirt contest involved in there?
Not, I wish. No, that's why you go to what you call it up the street.
Lit.
No, but shit like that used to go down. Well, yeah. I'm sorry. Tell your story.
No, you good, bro. I never forget. I got handed. This was my first time this is ever. I got handed a bottle of champagne. So I'm only 21, maybe at the max. So I'm still drinking blue motherfuckers, Long Island iced teas, and
Right.
Tone hands me a whole bottle of champagne, pass me on the back. He's like, "Hey man, have a good time." Nigga, you talking about it? I'm in the club thinking I'm the money making Mitch. I'm hollering at
Money
chicks,
making bitch.
talking crazy. Now, what makes that? It was so good that I barely remember it, but I remember the beginning part. And then I get in my car. I'm like, all right, I'm a little too lit to drive. Let me let the seat back and lay back. Dog, I don't wake up. The club probably let out 2-3 o'clock. I don't wake up till 9 o'clock in the morning and the car is running and my seat is all the way back and I'm waking up. I'm like, wait, what's good? Huh? Oh shit! Now I'm started with damn near full tank. Now my tank is damn near on E, and I'm just been sitting here for 6-7 hours, just knocked out. So. Yeah, man, I had to say the Bi-Level because it was epic for a person just starting out and not knowing anything. Yeah. Like most people's club experiences ain't like mine. You know what I mean?
No, motherfuckers had some.
Yeah,
because them Pharris parties at Bi-Level used to be.
Look, I just posted a video of my shout out to Warbucks. He had posted a video. Pharris, he got on the ones and twos yesterday at a barbecue. Mm-hmm. He wasn't supposed to DJ. Mm-hmm. So let me just get in and play a few records. And he had like 6 people recording him. They
Mm-hmm.
were like, man, this motherfucker turned that shit out, and he only played like 7 songs.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro, like I've witnessed this shit. Me and her definitely witnessed this shit over and over and over. We've literally walked into a club where everybody is not doing shit. Mm-hmm. But when he get on the box, and about the 3rd or 4th song, nigga, the floor is moving.
I'm telling you.
And it's like a. I told him because I've been bugging him for an interview. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, you gotta understand.
He has to tell his story.
I was like, bro, you don't understand like what we have witnessed as young kids growing up and watching you get on the box and build that crowd to the point where it's like the security is like, nigga, like stop.
Yeah.
Stop. These niggas, it's going crazy in here.
Man, it's crazy because it makes you spoiled as a club goer because I've seen some of the best DJs in the world have come out of that Crawford Broadcasting building. Shout out to Pharris. Shout out to Mike Love later in his career.
Yeah.
DJ Naphis, man.
Naphis is there too.
Yeah.
And B-Man. B-Man's a slow killer.
Listen, I've seen celebrity DJs coming to the club and it be crickets. Straight.
Yes.
I was like, this is like, I'm no DJ at all. I never I'm DJ small get-togethers.
Yeah.
And that's about it. But for me to be like, that transition was trash. That blend was terrible. What are you doing? Why are you playing that? Like, it really trained you on that. And it's because I got a chance to experience that at a young age following behind them dudes. Like, my beginning club experience is different. Like, I tell people a lot of times, our club experience is different, bro. Like, I didn't have to wait in line a lot.
I still don't. Like, I refuse to if I, you know what I'm saying?
It spoils you.
I'm not finna do it, bro. I'm not finna wait in line. I'm not finna pay no cover charge. I'm not finna go back and change my sneakers. I'm not finna do none of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I really got out of going to the clubs.
Yeah.
Because even though niggas knew who the fuck I am or whatever,
Yeah.
they still, I'm cool.
Yeah.
And the security guards. Wait, you know what? We have to end the conversation. We have to end it because we got to get to summer rules real quick.
Okay, my bad.
So we get out of here.
My bad.
Because this is what pisses me off, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
These security guards out here, bro, let me tell you, your niggas get $100, maybe $75 an hour. Y'all do not need
you mean
to be
a night? No.
What?
Or like an hour.
Some of them at the real good
But
clubs.
you only working a few hours though.
You're only working a few hours. You know what I'm saying? But most parts of the time, they get about $150 a night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the way they be disrespecting the patrons coming in and the promoters, I blame the promoters sometimes because, bro, especially at fucking Bevy. I love Bevy. Bevy is a good time. It's a good turn-up time. But please, those security guards out there, bro, they be talking reckless.
Yeah.
Reckless. And I be like, bro, y'all niggas is wild.
Yeah.
That's one of my summer rules. Get rid of the bouncer that feels like he controls everything.
But see, I think the problem with that is, like, for one, Chicago, the way we kind of move, and I say we because y'all like my cousins, the way we move, we don't really respect celebrity like that. Like, you go somewhere else and, you know, L.A., New York, oh my God, you know, once you get into that culture, we don't really have that here. So even if you are somebody is trying to front on you like you are a nobody.
Yeah, like
you
who
know?
you think? Yeah, who the fuck you think you better than me? Type shit. Yeah.
And you might not even be moving with that type of energy where you trying to stun on niggas. They just feel like,
Bro,
well, you ain't better than me.
I literally went to Bevy one night and I was like, I walked up there and I think I was meeting Pharris. And walked up there and I was just like, dude was like, man, you got to step to the side. I'm like, brother, I'm to the side, brother. I'm out the way.
Yeah, right.
I'm just waiting for P to roll up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he just kept,
Be on that.
fam,
Yeah.
you got to move around. All right, fam, you know what? I'm going to just move to the parking lot and I'm going to just go that way.
Yeah.
I went that way, waited for P and them, walked up. He literally was like, you up here? I'm like, hey, bro, like, I haven't said anything to you.
Right.
At all.
Yeah.
I respect it because I used to pay bouncers.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I know your job is hectic.
Yeah, and we understand what y'all go through when y'all cool. You know what I'm saying?
But understand, like, just the way the disrespect, the way the language is, how aggressive they are sometimes.
Yeah.
I just be like, yo.
One of my reasons for retiring.
But summer rules real quick. What are some of your summer rules that you don't want to see this summer in the summertime shy?
Man, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I haven't been seeing those this year yet, but like the wrestling outfits that the women was wearing, those one piece joints, like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers out here looking like Bret Hitman Hart type shit. If y'all was thinking about bringing them back out, man, leave them shits, man. Like, we didn't even really have a sundress season last year because all y'all wanted to motherfucker act like y'all was in the WWF. Like,
yes, they did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So like, let's leave those in the closet or in the drawer, wherever the fuck y'all put them. Don't bring those back out this year, please and thank you.
Oh, well, you know, you do got another summer rule.
What's my summer
The
rule?
slingshot.
Oh yeah,
the volume of the slingshots.
Yeah, man. I made a little post about that. That shit, it annoys me. Like, and I feel like everybody is kind of starting to be equally annoyed by this shit now, because it's like, bro, why does it always have to be so loud? Why do you have to play it at maximum fucking volume at all times? You can't like just put it halfway up. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it.
Just for you to hear it.
The frustration on your face says it all.
It's just like, I mean, I get it. You want people to see you. Okay, you have a slingshot. It's nice. But like, bro, like, I don't want to hear, like, I'm in my car with the windows up playing my music, and all of a sudden I'm bombarded by footsteps in the dark. You know what I'm saying? And I love the Ozzy Brothers just as much as the next man, but I was listening to Larry June. You know what I'm saying?
Or Summer Breeze.
Right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, turn your shit down, bro. Like, we don't all have to hit it. And then the crazy thing is when they all be riding together and all these niggas is playing different songs.
Oh, yeah.
Loud as fuck. There's 5 niggas, all of them got slingshots, all of them playing a different song, loud as fuck. Like, bro, stop that.
Somebody get a sequence.
Knock that shit off, man. Come on, bro.
Now hold on, bro. I got to interject because that's one of my old middle-aged goals. You know, I just turned 40 in February,
you
so
want to get a slingshot?
Oh man, I want to do everything you just named. You know, so I want to pull up gold chain taco meat out, loud ass music. Now,
Summer Breeze
makes me feel come on, man. Or at least we can play some old school big. You know what I'm saying? Play Players Anthem or something.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
Now, my second part of that is, you know, you have now reached the age where loud music annoys you, right? Yeah. And like that's a part of your youth, just getting tucked in. I don't want to say dying, but
my music when I'm by myself is at a 25-30. And I have a Honda Accord. I don't got no sounds. But, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just for me.
Yeah,
like that's just how I'll silence out. Yeah. What are your summer rules?
Yeah, man, this is simple and universal. Please wash your ass. Like, come on, man. Do we gotta be musty?
I mean, and you would think you wouldn't have to say that, but you do.
And look, now I know some people are less fortunate than others, and I understand those struggles. I get that. But you can't be out here in a fresh fit, funky, man. What the fuck? You got on fresh J's and you stank, man. No, young player. No, young player. How you gonna tell me you got the new? I mean, I got the 4s. I just got them, but you stank. Come on, bro. No, man. Wash your ass, bro. You can't be out here.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'll be under the 2-shower act.
And man,
but at least one. At least one.
You
got to take at least one shower every day.
Now I do understand store runs and all this other shit. You just running, you in and out, but don't be out here trying to get fresh or you at events, family functions.
Right.
I ain't take that second shower.
Come
you
on,
been out running errands all day. Yeah. You to cut grass, wash the car, all types of shit.
Man, this is not the time for a whole bath, man. No. They'll be trying to just hit the hot part.
Motherfuckers be getting them fucking wet wipes and hitting their underarms and shit.
King.
Put some water on your motherfucking body, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I've had a couple of bad experiences already through the summertime.
Okay.
Not me personally, but just me witnessing shit. Mm-hmm. Ladies, it's going out to your ladies. Stop using all these goddamn filters. Well. Shrinking your body up and then get mad at us because we don't recognize you in public.
Oh, that's a fact.
That's number one. Number two, you guys gotta have better friends because your friends do not love you.
Oh no!
If they let you come out the house looking the way you do.
Oh, geez.
Now, if you are now, don't get me wrong, we love our big ladies out here. You know what I'm saying? We do love y'all, and we do love our skinny minis. You know what I'm saying? But my skinny minis. Do not wear Daisy Dukes if you ain't got enough ass in the Daisy Dukes. No, G. You just gotta let that go. You gotta let you. I'm talking about skinny, like you're a size 1, 2, and you out here.
Hey, man,
Like,
don't be hating on our slim.
You know what I'm saying? And the big girls, like, halter tops is just not your thing, okay? I don't need to see your belly at all. I should not see your belly whatsoever.
Man, there's some good coochie under that fupa, man. You better
Hey,
get your forklift.
look,
and
Ashley Stewart got a beautiful summer line, okay? You feel me?
God
they got a beautiful summer line.
beautiful.
Abuse that summer line.
Torrid.
Y'all
Come
got
on, baby.
Sheen. Y'all got all these places. Like, I understand that you are like the only one out of the clique that, you know, but hey, just your girls don't love you if they let you come out the house like that. I didn't see ass cheeks out. I didn't see bellies out.
Yeah, no, you gonna see that.
I just saw a girl. She had on a top, bro. I don't even know what this fat right here is called, but that shit overlapped. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, your friend. No, not you, G. You good, G. You good. You know what I'm saying? Not you.
This nigga's wild.
But I was just saying, it's just some of the summer rules that I just feel, you know, mine's is petty. Don't wear Jordans with Adidas socks. I'm just saying, I don't need to see that.
Yeah.
What are my other? I agree with Rell with the slingshot, with the noise. Y'all dirt bike niggas, y'all getting on my nerve right now too. Like, y'all.
Hey, that's crazy how that's migrated here,
Man, y'all are really getting on my nerve, bro.
Be loud as fuck.
I live across the street from the park.
Right
so
here, y'all know you be hearing that shit.
See, they go through the park. They go through the grass. It's just. I have to moose-eye sometimes.
Yeah.
As you can see, I got a lot of summer rules.
As you should.
Also, after coming off this weekend, I want to say rest in peace to everybody that did drown, you know what I'm saying, that did lose a loved one because of Black Boat weekend. But also, I got to give a slap out to all the friends. If you see your man's taking 6 shots in 1942 and think he is Michael Phelps, you need to stop that nigga.
Man, look.
You need to be like, bro, you need to sit your ass down and cool the fuck out. Because I lost somebody that was close to me 2 years ago.
Oh, damn.
My nigga Will Worley.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was a good swimmer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, with these boat situations, they just do it a little bit too much.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
On the boat. Like, and they need to have life jackets, bro.
Man, I think from what I see with that is black folks in particular that got some bread are excited to be able to flex in a different way because this is a relatively new thing. I know it's been around for a minute, but it's relatively new and it's hot, it's popping. You know what I'm saying?
Most of those people that be on the boats don't own that boat.
Oh no,
they just rent it for a few hours.
But just the idea of doing all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like the flex of it all. You know
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying?
I love it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And all my ladies that's over 45 to 50 years old, don't get mad when that nigga say, no, not this weekend. You can't get on the boat because he got the young thotties and hotties on his boat. You feel what I'm saying? I had
The
to
young
tell
tenders.
He got the young tender roadies on the boat. You know what I'm saying? A couple of people I worked with was like, we going on a boat this weekend. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but this is what they want on their boat right there.
You know, all of what you said, definitely very unfortunate for the people that did lose their life.
Yeah.
Definitely got to exercise safety and caution. I know there was a wind advisory that day.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ignored it and just said, fuck it, and went on. So, yeah, we definitely got to be more careful with that. But, you know, also, like, it was kind of crazy because I know this was like a couple of weeks ago now. But, you know, a lot of people came here from other places.
Yeah.
And I was out, like, I was just out getting something to eat like that Friday. I was just, you know what I'm saying? And it was just kind of crazy, like, to see, like, it was visibly, because I was in the West Loop, it was visibly like, okay, nah, it's a lot of people out here from somewhere else.
Yeah.
These is not the normal niggas. These is new niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was cool. It was crazy to see a lot of people talking shit about Chicago because it's one thing you ain't got to worry about Chicago niggas doing is wanting you to come. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We didn't invite you. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
It wasn't.
We
really
gonna have a good time without you.
You didn't have to be here. But also we talk about like in our old age, and it's one thing And I saw somebody posted this meme a day or two ago, and I said, this describes me perfectly now. It's just like, if it's something that's bringing the whole city out, yeah, count me out.
I get that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to, if the whole city going to be there, I don't need to be. It's only certain events that, like, I'm going to still go like shit like Chosen Few.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm grandfathered in and shit like that. And, you know, and that's still like a certain sect. Like, but like, when it comes to shit like that, you know, I don't necessarily, that's just, I'm not really into that. You know what I'm saying, at this point.
I'm going to tell y'all this. As a somewhat of a foreigner, but adjacent to the Chicagoland area, y'all have done a great job branding Summertime Shot.
Oh, yeah.
It is amazing branding. And I think with the advent and the proliferation of social media, like now you get to see it. You know what I'm saying?
So the reason the Black Yacht Weekend became a thing was because of TikTok.
Yeah.
Because it's the black boat scene, all that shit is Black Yacht Weekend is black and boat scene. Those are two different things.
Yeah.
But those things have been happening for a long time. But like something went viral on TikTok last year, and now everybody was like, okay, we coming this year. And them niggas came, and hopefully they don't come back.
See, the thing about it is, like, you got, like, I see, like, a Kev on stage, he'll come here. Like,
Right.
You know,
and he talk about how wonderful Chicago is. Yeah.
Keith Lee will come talk about how great the food is. And we got some of the most popular rappers in the past 10, 15 years talking about Chicago in varying ways. But, like, now they seen it. So now people want to come feel it. What is this Summertime Shot everybody talking about?
You know what? It's a real popular content creator. Mm-hmm. I forgot. I don't want to say her name wrong, so I'm not going to say it. But she's from New Orleans.
You talking about old girl Lolly?
Lolly.
Yeah.
Now she moved here for, I think this is her second year, and she just posted earlier today. She was like, "Chicago is like my second home." She was like, "The wintertime is brutal, but it's beautiful."
Yeah.
And she like, in the summertime, she like, there's no city on earth that can compare to what Chicago does.
That is a fact.
Because these people sit in coldness for 6 to 7 months.
Right.
And when it gets hot,
Niggas is outside.
everybody's outside.
Yeah.
Everybody got white ones on stash. Niggas been buying summer sneakers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got my Andre Agassi's coming in a couple of days. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those did drop.
Yeah, they dropped Friday. Yes, they did.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Damn it, I forgot.
Oh, trust me, they out here. There's plenty of them out here.
Okay.
So you good. You good.
I didn't know if it was one of those. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
It's
I'm
one
gonna
of those, but-
have to go pick those up.
But we prepare for this.
Yeah.
And she was like, yo, like, yeah, this is beautiful. Like, this is a great time. It's just a beautiful time. But before we get out, because we running on 2 hours now. Did y'all peep the poop cruise?
Yes,
Please
I did.
tell me you did.
Yeah, I watched that right before I came.
I didn't see. I've read some stuff about it, but I didn't watch it.
Brother.
That is not a documentary to watch while eating.
I imagine when it says poop cruise.
Hey, look, some
Okay.
people.
This cruise was supposed to be a 4-day cruise. It's on Netflix. My people, please watch. We're going to keep this short. It's just a lot of crazy shit. The cruise leaves from Texas, and it takes you to Cozumel, Mexico. Cozumel.
Yes.
Takes you to Cozumel. You spend a day and a half Cozumel, then you go back. On the way back, the ship catches fire.
Right.
Early in the morning. It's like 2, 3 in the morning. Catches fire. They wake the people up. Everybody goes to the main deck. They put the fire out. They said, okay, you guys will go back to sleep. By this time, it's sunrise. So you've been out for 3 hours. You've been up. So like, hey, go get complimentary coffee, pastries, whatever. Boom. They go. Lights out.
Yeah.
Power gone. Out of nowhere. No power. Ship doesn't move. Toilets don't flush. Showers don't run. No hot water. No food. Bro, like, they told everyone that it's okay to head back to the sleeping quarters. A couple hours later, early morning, the whole shit went black. No power whatsoever. No AC. no food, surprisingly, no toilets or running water. So basically, the fire had burnt through all the electrical cords. Mm-hmm. So they couldn't repair it. So the people started noticing that they can't flush the toilets. So the boat people had a meeting. They said, you guys, what are we doing? Like, where can they pee at? The guys, they can pee off the boat, but the women, they can't pee off the boat because they'll fall. One lucky lady said, shower. Have everybody go pee in the showers. If you have to do a number 1, pee in the showers. Mm-hmm. If you have to do a number 2, we're going to give you bags. Red biohazard bags to poop in.
Yeah. Oh, nigga.
Shit.
Okay, so people started.
That's not even the bad part.
Right, that's right. So mind you, now you're on a boat, right? It's in the middle of the day. You have no AC in your rooms. You're out in the middle of the fucking ocean. Mm-hmm. No power. So you like, fuck. What the fuck to do? So by the time by lunchtime, about 3 or 4 o'clock, they decided to make sandwiches. So, because that's all they had. That's all so they was making like deli sandwiches, vegan sandwiches, stuff like that. People was hoarding the sandwiches. This is when it gets crazy. Because people are not just getting 2 or 3 sandwiches for their people. They're getting like 10 or 15.
Yeah.
Because they hoarding, because now they understand there's no cooking food. Right. This is all we have to eat until they figure this shit out. Mind you, the boat is in the middle of the ocean. Just waving, just chilling, just going. They try to figure out, we have no electrical. We can't even turn this motherfucker on to even go anywhere. So they contacted Mexico and was like, can we get a tugboat to bring us back? So by the time the tugboat gets to them, they was like, we don't see you guys. And he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, because you have no power, you have floated away. Now you're closer to Texas. This is day 3. You're supposed to be back in Texas right now.
The cruise is supposed to be over.
The cruise is supposed to be over. So wait. So while one of the ships, while waiting for another cruise ship, waiting for supplies, another cruise ship rolls up and drops off some supplies. This cruise ship is working perfectly fine, but there's also packed, so they can't bring 2,000 people from one cruise ship to another. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Yeah. These people on this cruise ship, they party. Right. So imagine yourself on this boat with no AC, no hot food, no showers, right? By the time nighttime come around, they bringing their mattresses up because they can't sleep in the quarters.
Right.
So they bring their mattresses up and on the deck. So they got like sheets and shit.
Right, yeah.
Like tents and huddles.
I read about that, yeah.
So, okay. It's a lot. So by the time Mexico was like, hey, all right, we can get to you. At this, they said it would take 2 days for us to take you to Galveston. At this point, you're on this boat for an extra 3 days. It's day 5.
Yeah.
Mind you, shitting in a bag.
Shitting in the bag. So, eventually, everything starts to bubble up. Everything starts to fill up.
Blue.
So now, the lower levels literally have 2 feet of water, of nothing but piss and shit. There's no working bathrooms on the whole ship. Now, one dude said he did find a secret bathroom. Remember? And he said I was a lifesaver because he's like, I was on the boat with my fiance and her father, which is my father-in-law, and I told them, like, I found us a bathroom. Do not tell anybody. So he was like, cool.
It was one bathroom that worked?
One bathroom. That he found.
Yeah.
And he like, the only way he found it because one of the cooks slipped up and said something and he caught it. It was like, where? Where's it at? Or I'm going to rat you out. You know what I'm saying? So he gets there. But this is not the only problem. The staff for the carnival, they like, man, look, we got to do something. Mm-hmm. We got to create some memories. We have to do something to make these people realize that, okay, even though this is fucked up, we're still going to have a good time.
We're going to have some fun.
So you know what they did, Rell? What do you think they did?
Please tell me.
Free drinks for everyone.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Oh, so now we finna get you shit-faced.
That was such a dumb idea.
That was the dumbest idea you could ever put. Come on, man. Now you gonna give us free drinks, alcohol? People are just grabbing vodka and cranberries and vodka and tonics. Let me get double cognacs. You know the black. You know one thing.
Yeah.
I didn't see that many black people.
But you know niggas was grabbing Hennessy bottles.
Niggas was grabbing. Look, when they started passing out drinks,
nigga, get the top shelf.
within hours, it was a melee.
Oh, wow.
Fights was breaking out.
Of course.
People were having sex.
Yep.
And y'all some nasty motherfuckers.
If I ain't showered.
If I ain't showered in 4 days.
Having sex is the last fucking thing I would be thinking about. Ooh.
I mean, but after a couple drinks, you might say, fuck it.
One lady was popping. She was like, I just kept popping Imodium because I refused to shit in a red bag. So you just all fucked up. You just stopped up for
shit for fun. Oh.
Ooh, that first one she got on dry land was amazing.
Well, I can't imagine not going for a day, nigga. That's all.
When the tugboats finally arrived and got them situated in Texas, it was day 6.
Damn.
3 extra days. Oh, wait, no. No, it's not. Day 8. 8 days. Damn. It's supposed to be a 3-day cruise. 5 days. No AC, no water, no working toilets, no nothing. They arrived at day 18. They arrived in Mobile, Alabama at 4:17 p.m. Brother, I just sat there and I really thought about, this is the main reason why I can never do a cruise.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of cruises.
I've never been on a cruise before. Yeah. And I was going to make it my goal to try to go this year.
I was too. Like, I literally was like, yo, you know, it could be that. Because you know what? What triggered me was, it's 2 big old things. Mm-hmm. It's the what's the LL Cool J?
Rock the Bells.
Rock the Bells. Yeah, now they got a cruise.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
With a beautiful lineup. I was like, man, I'll do that.
Yeah.
But motherfucking Maxwell. He got Maxwell, Robert Glasper, Erykah Badu, The Roots, Jill Scott. Fucking, he got a lineup. And they doing a cruise next year in February. I was like, oh, I'm going to that shit right there. That ticket's like $1,500. It's like a 7-day cruise. Nigga, we there. Then this shit came out. I was like, ooh. I don't know, G. I don't know. Like, what would be your survival tactics before we get out here? If that would have happened to you, what do you think your survival tactics would have been?
I would have been what Buddy was on. I'm gonna try to find the bathroom, because I somewhere, like there's got to be like a corner somewhere here where something is working. I'm gonna try to find something. I'm not gonna hoard. I'm not gonna try to like take more than I need. But I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I can to try to find a place to shit.
That's your main, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's your main thing. Like,
yeah,
I need some place to shit.
Yeah, that's important to me.
That was a great way to put that. That's very important to me. Yes.
Yeah.
Man, like, to me, while I was sitting there watching, I was like, what would I do in that situation? For one, to me, I think you get shit off the side of the boat. Like, if you just find a place where it's not like the following deck, if you just position yourself, I think you can get a good one out. You know what I'm saying? And I would slow down on the food. Because you can survive a good long while without, like, you ain't got to eat as much. You ain't got to get full, just a little something to kill the hunger pains and drink some water. And
I'm gonna get because all you talking about making sandwiches. I know y'all got like some granola bars.
That's a lot of fiber.
But I'm talking about shit that's not gonna like spoil.
Yeah,
I ain't gotta worry about going bad. Let me just find. I'm gonna live off that shit. Like yo,
I think I would have became a MacGyver. G.
Oh yeah.
I would have got some niggas together. So we go, hey, that little boat hanging on the side of this boat, nigga. Get a couple flare guns, nigga. Grab some food.
Well.
But see, I think with
let's figure out a way.
I think with the power going out though, they couldn't even.
You couldn't
lower it.
You couldn't lower the boats.
I think I would have probably snacked.
Yeah,
I'd have probably snacked.
I definitely would have
No
lost some
water
weight.
though. Like it's you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
But no, they at least had like bottled water.
yeah, they had bottled water. Yeah.
You can survive. It just ain't your ideal situation type shit.
Yeah, I don't, man. Watching that shit, man, made me realize like I don't know if I want to do a cruise, bro.
See, you ain't even tell them the worst part. I'm gonna give you this nice little nugget.
Oh yeah, tell me.
When the tugboats came and they finally rescued everybody, you pushing up against a boat, right? So what's gonna happen with the boat?
Right.
So all that filled up. Everything started spilling over the top. And like one of the crew members, he was talking about like he had woke up when he felt like they were moving. He's like, he woke up, put his feet down off the bed. And he took pictures. This motherfucker's in sandals. Brownish yellow water. Take that.
What about the one, the drunk dude that shit in the bag and tried to throw it off the ship? And the shit came right back because of the wind and hit somebody in the face on the second level.
Oh no!
I might not have found the person that did it, but I'd have stole off on somebody just cause.
Enough.
Just cause.
All right.
Nigga, everybody gotta die.
Cut, nigga. Cut. It's too much.
So you're booking your next Carnival cruise.
Right.
Oh my God! Like, gee, it's so much that I left out of my notes because
I'm glad you did.
as I'm watching, I'm typing on my phone like, oh my God.
I don't need to hear another motherfucker.
But you know what? The thing about so at the end of the day, they gave everybody a full refund back.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? They gave everybody $500.
Yeah, I saw that.
They paid for all their travel, their transportation, because now they in Mobile, Alabama.
Right, they gotta pay
not
for them to get
from
home.
the original spot where they left off at. So people, cars are there, flights are there, shit like that. Yeah. And they gave them a free ticket for another cruise.
Oh no, that would never get used. that would never get used. Nigga. So I read an article from one of the people that was on the cruise, and she was basically saying that they left a lot of stuff out. Like it was actually worse.
Yeah.
Than what they experienced was actually very traumatizing. It was much worse.
Oh,
and she felt like they're trying to profit off of it, trying to make it kind of like a lighthearted thing. But like people was really fucked up on there.
Yeah.
And she said like, so you talking about what people putting the tents, using the sheets to like. So she said her brother is the one that kind of like started that. Like he was the first one to do it, and then people kind of started copying off of that.
Oh, my bad.
No, you good.
Now, I was going to say, that was the one thing about watching it that kind of felt a little off to me. The lightheartedness that the documentary was. I'm like, yeah, this is moderately funny. Because this is fucked up. Yeah. Like, when you really start thinking about like, nah, this is fucked up. Because if this happened to anybody that we knew or happened to me in real time, you'd be like, you'll be pissed. Like you said, traumatized and all that. But the way they kind of spin it once you watch it, it's like, haha, yeah, we had the shit in the bag.
Yeah. And the PR dude from Carnival, he was just like, the great thing was at the end of it, we had nothing but people saying how good the staff was. Yeah. Because the staff did go beyond to make things as comfortable as possible.
Right, yeah.
Under the circumstances. Like, they was like, we did everything the staff did. Yeah. Now, far as the backstory of that ship also having 7 citations towards that ship, it should have never been on sea in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's something else. But, you know, hey, man, y'all book a cruise, man. Make sure y'all book a cruise with a check check the Carfax of that motherfucker.
On the real.
Like, how many times the motherfucker broke down? Has it broke down? I need to know all this because you know.
Said, check the Carfax on the
Both facts.
Both facts or something.
Shit facts.
Because you know niggas and both don't get along already. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
Real bad history there.
real bad history right there.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. The last time niggas was on big boats in the Atlantic, I mean, we all know how that ended up. So, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Man.
This has been a good dude, man. This has been a good interview, man. This has been a good show, man.
Yeah,
Mike, man, where can the people? What do you got coming up? Your main thing is Facebook, G. Like your posts. I wake up in the morning. I'm like, I gotta see what you talking about. I gotta see what Larry is talking about, and Lawrence.
Oh man. I got to be real with you, bro. I am fully retired from radio, and like I pop up on wonderful podcasts like this from time to time, man. But if y'all just want to holler at me and see what I be on sometimes, man, Mic Jonez show on IG, Mic Jonez show on Facebook, man. Just I'll be around.
You should definitely come out with something, man.
Man, I'm trying. I want to though. I really do, cause like I said, I'm very passionate about hip hop. It brings me a lot of joy. Like, so just talking about it, listening to it, like, man, those hip hop conversations still, like, that's my sports. When niggas talk about the Bears, the Bulls, Green Bay, all that shit, fuck them. But, you know, that's how I feel about rap, hip hop culture.
Gotcha. Yeah. Good shit, man. Good shit.
Yeah, man. It's a good time.
Thank y'all for having me, man. I
Appreciate you for coming on.
I've been wanting to come on here for a minute, too. So thank you.
Man, we talked about it before. I was like, yo, let's get up. It was just times.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, this time was just perfect because, you know, shout out to Sean and Chris. They both, you know, dealing with family. Sean is actually celebrating 35 years at Riddles. He's not at Riddles 35 years, but I think it's Riddles' anniversary. Right, so they had like a big thing out there.
He's the resident DJ now. And shit.
Yeah, so he be busy. And then, you know, Chris, he got the kids in Michigan, so he be traveling back and forth. Right, man, that's like Father of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell Chris, like, bro, you go to Michigan every week. He like, I pick him up, bring him back, take him right. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Every weekend. I'm like, man, that's dedication right there.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
That's dedication. A couple of shout outs. Don't forget, get your tickets for Kima Fest, July 19th.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you also get your tickets July 12th. Chose a few. We definitely are going to be in the building for both of those spots. Kima Fest has a great lineup. Chose a few has a great lineup. It's summertime shy. We are here. It is officially here.
Yeah.
It's fish and it's hot.
Yeah. And before we go, man, I want to give a shout out, man, to my nigga Big Naughty, man. Get well soon. He had to have a operation a few weeks ago, man.
Oh,
so
man.
he's been hospitalized. I've been having them. He's been my barber. He's been cutting my hair since I was a teenager, for real. I'm 43 years old.
Oh wow.
You know, I didn't have to line myself up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You been doing decent, bro.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I had to figure, because it's just like, man, you know, it's one of them things, bro. Like, you know, like cheating on your barber is real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's a nigga been cutting my hair for that long. Like, bro, I can't.
I have 3 barbers. I have a main barber that I go to.
See, you ain't loyal.
No, because
niggas go on vacation.
I'll fuck with y'all.
I got the main barber I go to, but special events, I got that barber I go to, and then I got my homeboy Mr. E.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't holler at Mr. E in a minute.
Yeah, Mr. E.
Mr. E used to definitely.
Yeah. I didn't got cut some other niggas, but Naughty been, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, like, just get well soon. Niggas is praying for you.
Yeah.
You know, you be back. Also one of the funniest niggas in the world.
Yes, he is.
You know what I'm saying? Naughty is funny. He's a funny ass nigga. Yeah, man. Get well soon, brother. We praying for you, man.
Hey, man. Rell, tell the people where they can follow you at, man.
Rell the Producer 914 Media Group, both on IG.
Hey, man, I'm your boy, Classic 1979. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all check out episode 77. This is episode 78. We definitely in the building. Shout out to Mic Jonez for falling through tonight.
Who?
Who? Yeah. Hey, man, really, you know, thank y'all for everybody for sharing, compliment. We are now officially on iHeartRadio. We are on Spotify now. Hey. So we're definitely making some tractions. We're only on episode 65 on the streaming side, but, you know, if you want to see us, check us out on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where we get the money from. All right, man. Peace. Easily Fitted, man. We out.